Hey, what's up everybody, I'm BaldGuyAce, and have you ever wondered how I'm able to get such a large breaking and building range while harvesting and breaking blocks in Growtopia? Well, what I'm about to show you is the best gear that you can wear while farming in Growtopia. The gear that I'm about to show you will make your farming life a whole lot easier, so let's get right into it. So the three things you want to pay attention to while farming in Growtopia are your strength while breaking, your range while breaking, and your range while building. The first item I'm going to talk about affects your strength while breaking. That is the Drago Scarf, otherwise known as the Zraei's Drago Scarf. This item is very useful because it's a neck item. And I know a lot of you guys usually use pickaxes to add strength to your breaking, but by using a pickaxe, you're only able to equip one thing in your hand, and that's the pickaxe. You therefore can't use any other items in your hand, such as a Geiger counter or a Heatbow, which I'll talk about in a second. So by using a Drago Scarf, you free up your hand slot to be used for other much more valuable items. You can currently buy a Drago Scarf in the world Buy Scarf Winter for between 15 to 16 world locks. Make sure that you specify that you're buying a Drago Scarf because there are other types of scarves that are sold in that world. The next item that you want to get is the Heatbow. The Heatbow affects your breaking range by increasing it by 1 in all directions. This is a key item to get because it allows you to break an additional row while farming without actually moving your character. As simple as it sounds, you can buy a Heatbow by going to the world Buy Heatbow and spending 2 world locks in this vending machine right here. By the way, I'll make sure to update the description below this video with the latest worlds that you can go to buy any of these items. So if you're watching this video at a later date, make sure that you check that description to stay up to date on where to go. So the next item that I'm going to show you guys also increases your breaking range, and that is the Burning Eyes. The Burning Eyes are much more expensive than the Heatbow, so you may want to wait to buy them, but because you can wear more than one item that increases your breaking range, I would recommend wearing both if you have enough world locks to spare. You can buy Burning Eyes in the world buyburning for between 49 to 50 world locks, but like I said, it's fairly expensive, so I would stick with just getting the Heatbow until you have enough world locks to easily spend on the Burning Eyes as well. The next item that I'm going to show you guys affects your building range, and that is the Diamond Horns. The Diamond Horns are very useful because it allows you to place a block 1 row higher than you normally would be able to, and this is useful when placing blocks that you're going to be breaking while farming. You can currently buy Diamond Horns for between 17 to 18 world locks by going to the world Buy Horn, which then has a teleport which takes you to the world Clinic. Like with the Drago Scarf, you want to be careful to make sure that you specify what you're buying because there's several items that are traded in this world. The last 2 items that I'm going to mention are the Ripper Wings and the Rubber Boots. These 2 items are also useful for farming because the Ripper Wings allow you to double jump, and you can buy any type of wings that you want, but the Ripper Wings tend to be the cheapest, which is why I'm listing them here. And the Rubber Boots allow you to walk around collecting various items in your farm without being slowed down by ghosts. This can still be a problem when the ghosts turn into ghost sharks and other types of ghosts during events, but during the non-events, the Rubber Boots are very useful because you can walk past ghosts without being slowed down. Unfortunately, I do not currently know the optimal worlds to go to in order to buy these items for the cheapest amount, but if I learn what the best worlds to go to are, I will add them into the description below. Alright guys, so we're back in my break world BGA break so that you can see how all this gear works in action. I'm wearing all the gear that I previously mentioned, and I'm going to show you how much I can actually break with it. Now, if I didn't have this special gear on, I would only be able to break 3 to the left, 3 to the right, and I wouldn't be able to break up any higher. But because I have this gear on, I can actually break 5 to the left and 5 to the right for a total of 10 blocks all the way across, and that is pretty awesome. I can also break above me by an entire row, and then above me again by an entire row, which I don't even need to do in this break world because I don't want to break these blocks up here. But that's because the breaking range actually stacks, and I'm wearing Burning Eyes and a Heatbow, which allows me to break 2 rows above, which you actually don't need. And that is why I suggested that you don't buy the Burning Eyes unless you actually have the 50 world locks to pay for them. Otherwise, you can just stick with the Heatbow for now. Because I'm wearing the Drago Scarf, I can still hit with the same intensity that I was able to hit with when I was wearing a pickaxe, but now I can still equip the Heatbow in my hand, so that is key. Because I have the Diamond Horns on, I'm actually able to place blocks up an additional row further than I would have been able to do before. If I didn't have this Diamond Horn on, I would only have been able to place blocks in the row right here. But because I have it on, I can place an additional row up, which drastically makes it easier when replacing the blocks in my break world. And by wearing the Ripper wings and the rubber boots, I'm able to jump twice, and I'm able to walk around collecting items without being slowed down by ghosts. And this is very useful. So guys, I hope this video helped you out. If it did, it would be awesome if you could hit that like button, and also if you could subscribe to my channel so that you can find out when I post my future videos. The gear that I described in this video will greatly ease your farming life in Growtopia, which will allow you to spend a lot more time having fun and doing other things that you enjoy in the game. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to post them in the comments below the video. And what I'm going to do right now is put a circle with my picture on it right in the middle of the screen right there. And if you enjoyed this video or if it helped you out, it would be awesome if you could hit that circle and click subscribe. That way you can find out when I post my future videos or if I go live in the future on Growtopia. I'm also going to put another video in the upper corner of the screen right there. And if you want to continue watching my videos, feel free to click on that. So until my next video, guys, I'm BaldGuyAce reminding you to embrace the baldness.